Hello and welcome to Cal Poly's iPad support. This video is going to show you some useful tips and tricks that you may not have known about your iPad, such as keyboard shortcuts and how to make a folder. First, let's see what we can do with the keyboard. When you start any sentence, your iPad will usually have your keyboard automatically set to capitalize the first letter. To caps lock, you can double tap the Shift key or hold the Shift key down with one finger while typing with the other. Holding down most keys will bring up new options too. Holding down the comma key will bring up an apostrophe. Holding the period key down brings up quotation marks. And letters will bring up accented versions of that letter. To select an accent letter, simply drag your finger over to which one you desire. In the numbers section, you can find the undo button. And in the symbols section, you can find redo. Now we can move on to cutting and pasting. Double tapping any word will highlight it and give you several options of what to do with it. You can drag the bars around to highlight more than just the word, and then you can choose cut, copy, paste, or define. Once you select copy, you can double tap anywhere else on the screen and select paste. The last keyboard trick is splitting the keyboard, like so. To do this, simply put a finger on each side of the keyboard and slide them apart. This also works when your iPad is horizontal. If this doesn't work, then you may need to turn keyboard split on in your settings. Go to your general settings, select keyboard, and make sure split keyboard is on. Next, we are going to make a folder. First, hold your finger down on any app until they all begin to jiggle. In this mode, you can move apps wherever you want. Simply take one app and drag it over another and drop it in the folder. The folder will be named based on what apps you put in, but you can rename it to whatever you like. You can make your app stop jiggling by pressing the Home button. To get rid of a folder, put all the apps in the jiggling edit mode again, and just drag all the apps out of the folder. The last trick I have to show you is how to screenshot. Just tap your Home button and the on and off button on the top right corner of your device at the same time. If you do it correctly, your screen will flash to show you that you just took a screenshot. You can find the shot instantly in your photos. And that's all I have for tips and tricks. Hopefully you learned something new. For more information on how to use your iPad, check out ipadsupport.calpoly.edu.